What is up, everyone? Welcome back. And today we have an exclusive for you guys today. This one is important because it is all about imagining. Do we need to imagine vividly? According to this post, no, we do not. And this is actually a quote. It's a quote from a Q&A that Neville had with some audience members in some of his last lectures that were compiled and turned into a book, The Return of Glory 1969 Lectures. So here it is. Hopefully these ease some of your concerns and give you a definitive answer on the age-old "does it need to be vivid" question. Question: in this imagination, do you have to vividly picture in your mind what you want? Answer: you should certainly know what you want, but you don't have to have a vivid outline of the means employed to get it. If a friend of yours would congratulate you after he's heard of your good fortune, all you need to do is bring your friend before your mind's eye and have him congratulate you. Try to give that moment of congratulation tones of reality. Question: do you have to see him vividly? And then Neville says, no, sir. Can you hear his voice? If you can hear the voice, but you can't see it, the voice will do it. The voice is enough to impregnate you. Or if you know his hand, the feel of his hand, and you can't see or hear, but you can feel, well then feel his hand in yours congratulating you. Use any sense that is the easiest to use. Some people, because of their profession, the sense of touch is easier than the sense of sound. If you're dealing with music and you have good pitch, it would be difficult to hear anyone's voice if you once heard it, or it wouldn't be difficult. Right. So there you have it, folks, from the top G, Goddard himself. I like to emphasize, use any sense that is the easiest to use. I know this tripped me up a lot when I was first learning the law. Hopefully it saves y'all some time. Happy creating. Great post right here, because this really is giving yourself, allowing yourself to get out of your own way. We've talked about that in some recent videos where when you get in your head about things, that is when you lose that natural feeling that we've been discussing lately on the channel. It's the natural feeling of allowing your body to know to do what it knows how to do is the key to success. And that could be we've given metaphors on on recent videos about tennis. It can be in sports, it can be in socializing, it can be in creative work, it can be really in transfer into any aspect. And yes, we know there's been science, and NLP talks about there are visual, auditory learners, people that are better with kinesthetic, which means touch, and leaning into whatever sense perception that you find to be the most effective for yourself is really going to be helpful for this. But we want to give ourselves permission here to have success. We want to know and tell ourselves that we're doing this right. So allow this to be the permission that you need, that you've been looking for, to say, hey, I don't know if I've been visualizing, if I've been imagining correctly. Oh, well, I need to do it super vividly. No, he's saying right here, all you need to know is that feeling. And so you can use your friend, whether it's a guy, girl, imagine their voice telling it to you. Imagine them hugging you. Imagine their sense of joy. That's the feeling that you can latch onto, given any one of the sense, whether it's touch, whether it's sight, whether it's sound. If you can combine all three, then that would be amazing as well. But this is meant to be something so that it doesn't limit you on how you feel about you're going about this. So we have a few comments in here. Just go through them real quick. I fully believe that if you truly understand that creation is finished and imagination is the only reality, you wouldn't feel the need to do any methods. If you had your desire for a month, would you be affirming? The urge to affirm or visualize more comes from a state of thinking your desire isn't yours and you're trying to make it happen. Remember, techniques can help you achieve a feeling/knowing of having your desire, but don't focus on trying to get the feeling. Would you be trying to get the feeling if you already had your SP? Probably not. Simply allow yourself to have it now because you do, and don't refrain from it. Don't hold back in imagination and surrender to that experience, whether you like to affirm or visualize. However you imagine only exists to experience. I don't know. I mean, that's all well and good. If that comment right there helps you, then take it and run with it. But I think that really the crux of this post, it couldn't have been said better than it already was. So, like I said, take this with you guys. Here, we'll read this last comment here. Here's the master key with this. Neville always states that in what these imaginal acts are the implication. What does enough mean when he says enough to impregnate you? It means believing. How do these imaginal acts create belief? It's what they imply. You confirm what they imply when you react. Your reaction confirms believing. That is the impregnation. You reacting exactly as described is believing this and holding it in your mind. So then there's another Neville lecture that they're posting here. I think that the comments in this aren't adding much to the conversation. What I would say, like I said before, just to summarize again, allow yourself to use whatever sense perception, whether it's auditory, whether it's visual, whether it's feeling. You might even use the sense of smell, although I can't think of an example right now of where that would be helpful, but it could be. Say that you're getting in your car, you're imagining the car, imagining the smell of the new leather seats, imagining the fragrance of your specific person. What do they wear? And imagining that as they jump into your arms, hugging you, congratulating you on your success. With that being said, guys, thank you for watching. I hope that you found this one useful, and drop me a like, hit me with this subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.